forgiven, 'cause I know you're willing to take me all.
Hi guys, and welcome back for another installment. Today I'm going to run through how I made my coin tumbler for free. It's an old printer. I got it from a recycling centre. Canon printers usually have the best layout, and it's really easy to work with them. Just rip them apart and the motor's in the right place, and you really don't have to do much. As you can see with this one as well, it's actually running. It's going to roll the two rollers. As you can see, the first one's got a belt on it that goes straight to the motor, and then there's a small little gear between the two of them that drives the second roller as well. So just if your pot is a bit heavy, this will turn it no hassle. You can see here I've soldered two wires directly onto the motor, plus and minus. I need 12 volts then to run that motor, so what I did is, while I was at the recycling centre, I got a power supply from an old PC. So when you get your power supply, it'll be like this, and you'll have a ton of wires coming out the PC side. And you'll see the big connector. It's usually got 20 or 24 connections on it. You can see here, this is a multi, so I can do 20 or 24. But what you're looking for is, you can see on the bottom left, it's the yellow cable there. That is 12 volts plus, and we're just going to pick one of the blacks. Any one of them will do. It's an earth, and that'll give us a full circuit. So that's just running straight into the motor from the power supply. And the only other thing with the power supply is, because it's from a PC, any power supply is really from a PC, you're going to have to jump two cables in the center of the picture here. I'll show you now, the limey green one, and again any of the blacks. This is usually done when you connect it to the motherboard of the PC. It'll do this automatically, but if you're not plugging it into a PC itself and you want the power supply to run, you're going to have to jump these two cables. So here you can see I've done the connection nice and neat in close to the power supply, and of course I've used insulating tape just to cover up the any exposed wires. So the way I turn it on and off is simply plug in the power supply into a wall outlet and press the switch on the wall. You can see the motor spins at just the right speed as well. I mean, these things are made to be coin tumblers. If you got a broken printer around the house, use that by all means. Or just go to a recycling centre, they'll give you one for nothing. This is my turning pot, and you can see I actually broke a bit of plastic off the printer just to give it a little bit of a blade, so to give the motion of kind of catching everything inside the tub and dropping it from the top. Really important, you need that in there. If it was just a round surface, it would take 4 or 5 times as long for you to get these results. I was looking online, and like, coin tumblers kind of cost about 50 quid. This costs nothing, and it takes about an hour to put together. You can see here the pebbles I'm putting in. They're from an aquarium. I already had the bag of stuff, but I mean, if you had to buy it, you can buy it in really small bags for like 3 or 4 euro. So just put in enough just to cover the coins. I have a few steel bearings in there as well. I'm not sure if they do any good or anything, but we'll try them for the time being. Don't overfill the pot. I mean, it's a small enough motor. You can do 10, 15, 20 coins at a time, depending on weight and stuff. Weight is the killer. So you just put in a small bit of water just to cover the coins. And you can see they're pretty tatty and tarnished in there as well. Gonna put in a drop or two of washing up liquid. I wouldn't use anything like baking soda or something. In this kind of setup, it'd be too abrasive. So tighten down the lid and dry off the pot, and then just stick it between the rollers. I've tested out this machine. I've left it running for 24 hours straight. No problems, no issues whatsoever. It's running a bit sluggish here because there seems to be a sweet spot. If I just go down one of the rubber grips again, just go down further away from the motor, it'll spin a fair bit faster. If the motor gets hot at any stage as well, use the exhaust from the power supply. It's usually pretty cold because the power supply isn't really doing any work to power that motor. And that'll just keep a nice stream of cold air just going over your motor. As I said, I've left this running for 24 hours, and it's The motor stays cool, still running. The only thing it's doing is it is taking, on the front roller there closest to us, it has rubber feet. On the back one it has like a ceramic finish, so I'm going to have to kind of make up some rubber feet for the first one as well. But after 24 hours and the silver guy's in there, you can see how they come out. It's pretty amazing. For a freebie, it's pretty good. It doesn't get rid of any like detail on the coins or anything like that. There's one or two of these coins that are actually pitted. That was there before it went near the coin tumbler. But most of them are pretty. It's pretty impressive. So they all have a nice shine to them. They're all nice and clean. Some of them have a black tarnish to them, alright, like, but it looks cool anyway, so I'd leave it on it. You could stick them in for longer, but I don't think there's any need. You can see that one there is a bit pitted, but that's not from the tumbler. That coin was pretty bad when it came out of the ground. I wouldn't advise using this for any kind of, valuable coin as such, but modern coins it's fine. Also wanted to test it out with some jewellery, so I used, you can see this picture right in the centre, the chain is very badly tarnished in black, but it's through for 12 hours and it came out like this. Like, comment and subscribe guys for more videos like this.
I don't wanna lie, I'm gonna take what you're giving.